Welcome back to English with Amrita. A lot of new English words keep getting added to the dictionary every year. And in the same way, in 2020 also, a lot of new words have been added. I have researched some of these words from the Oxford English Dictionary, and I have found out 8 new words that we can bring into our daily English conversation. So today's lesson plan goes like this. I'll be telling you the word, the meaning and some example situations in which you can use these words. So whether you're a native speaker or someone who is learning English as a second language, this list of 8 words is going to help you to expand your vocabulary. Before diving in, if you're a new visitor to this page, then I upload 3 videos every week related to English, interviews, study tips, etc. Stay tuned on my page by subscribing to my channel and hitting the bell icon so that the next time some video is posted, you are the first one who will receive a notification. Let's dive in. Let's get started with the lesson. The first word is something that I love a lot because I don't know, I've never seen a word of this sort with K and V as the starting 2 letters or alphabets. So quetchy is the word, which means a person who complains or whines all day. It is a person who doesn't look at the positive things but just complains about the problems that are there. Quetch is a word from which this word quetchy has been derived, and quetch also means to whine or complain a lot. So if you have a colleague at your workplace who keeps complaining about the smallest things, then you can say that I have a quetchy co-worker at office. Second word is the one that has been added latest because of the coronavirus pandemic. Now the word is patient 0, and that means a person who has been infected with a disease that is communicable and has been the first one to be identified with that disease. For example, we all know that coronavirus or COVID-19 started in Wuhan, and there was this lady who was selling shrimps, and she was the first one who was observed to have developed a cold and cough. So she is patient 0 in the case of coronavirus pandemic. She is the first woman in the world who has been infected with this pandemic or epidemic. The next word is nomophobia. Now nomophobia is a short form of no mobile phone phobia, and a lot of us experience this fear when we are not around our mobile phones, or when the battery goes off, or if we are not in touch with the mobile phone and it is say in some other room and we are not able to do anything because all day long we are used to using our mobile phones or having them handy. So the fear of not being close to your phone or not being able to operate your phone is called nomophobia. The next word is buzzy. Now this word has been derived from the word buzz, and it means something that is lively and entertaining. For example, the atmosphere in a restaurant is buzzy sometimes and sometimes quiet and silent. So buzzy is anything that is lively, exciting. There are a lot of people around who are talking to each other and the environment is full of energy. Now before we move on to the next word, guys, just a small request again. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit right at the bottom, there's a subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell icon so that the next time some video is posted, you will be the first one who will get a notification. The next word is hellacious. Now this word is used for something that is very great, bad or overwhelming. For example, a couple of months ago my mother was detected with COVID-19, and me and my family went through a hellacious phase because she was sick for almost a month. She had reached a level 4 or 5 of COVID-19. Now she's out of it and she's doing quite well. But that phase of my life is the one that I would describe as hellacious. Something that was extremely bad and overwhelming for all of us. Next word is child-free. Now this word is a replacement for the word called childless. Why? Because when we say childless, it meant some parents who do not have children and it sounds like they are the ones who are missing something in their lives. But the new term, which is child free, means the parents who decide voluntarily that they do not want to have children. So child free is a better term rather than using childless. There are a lot of parents these days who are taking the decisions of not having children. The world is changing, people want to enjoy their lives, they don't want to take the burden of children. And for such parents, we can say that they are child free. The next word is hench, which means somebody who is strong, muscular, tall, and has a very good build. For example, it's usually funny to see a really hench man walking a tiny dog on streets. So we see a lot of people who go to the gym and have very well toned bodies. So these men can be called henchmen. The last word is a very short word consisting of just 3 letters, doof. Doof means somebody who is ill-witted or uninformed or stupid. We have a lot of people in our life who behave in a stupid way, and we can say, oh, he's doof or he's a doof. That means he's really stupid. So doof means stupid. Now these were the 8 new words that we learned today. The first word was quetchy, which means somebody who keeps complaining all day. The second one was patient zero, which means the person who is the first one detected in a pandemic situation or in an epidemic situation. The third one was nomophobia, which means staying away from your phone, the fear of staying away from your phone or not being able to use it. The fourth one was buzzy. Buzzy has been derived from buzz, which means something that is lively and entertaining. The next one was hellacious. Hellacious means think of it like a hell-like situation, something that is terribly bad. The next one was child free, which is an empowering term instead of using childless. So child free means you decide not to have children. The next is hench. Hench means somebody who has a very good build. We all love men who have a good hench. And the last one was doof, right? D-O-F. So D-O-F means somebody who is stupid. I hope all of these words are clear to you. If they are, and if you've liked one of these words, I would recommend you to comment below with a sentence using this word so that it becomes a part of your dictionary right from today. I'll see you in the next class, and before that, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Bye-bye.